So it's been kind of chaotic at home. My son had an earache, and he was very fussy at night, and then after like 2 nights of the antibiotics, it goes away and everything's good. Okay, he goes to the doctor this past week, and they're like, oh, it's gone, everything's good again. Okay, so that's the good part. But then over the weekend, while my son's sick and we're working on the antibiotics, I take my dog to the vet because when your prescription for Trifexis is over, they have to do a checkup for heartworms and everything else before they give you another prescription for it. So I went ahead and I went in and I'm like, okay. So they suggested a full blood panel because Zoe is 10 years old, and they're like, yeah, we suggest it every 6 months because it checks the organs and things like that. So I'm like, okay, that's good. Let's do that while I'm here. Let's just get everything done. Okay, and she's never had that anyway. Like, she did, but maybe like years ago for whatever, but never for like normal routine because of her age. Okay. Her numbers for her kidneys come back high. And naturally, I'm like, what the heck? But it does explain her accident she's been having in the house here and there with peeing. So I was like, okay, so she's been having kidney issues apparently. So rewind several months ago, she tore her ACL. And the vet then, because they were specialists, they were ortho, they're like, well, she tore her ACL. Here are some pain meds to get her through. They're like anti-inflammatories. And I'm like, okay. So when I ran out, I naturally put in another request through Chewy, which they reached out to the vet and said, to get the go ahead. And so the vet naturally went ahead and gave me more. Okay, she was taking a half pill once or twice a day. The bottle said twice a day, one whole pill, a half, morning, night, whatever. But she usually only gets it like half, like a day. And she usually is pretty good. So when I told the vet that for her routine blood checkup, like her blood panel, they're like, oh, so she's been on carprofen. And I was like, yeah, she's been on carprofen. Like, how long she's been on carprofen? And I was like, oh, several months or so. And they're like, oh yeah, that can affect the kidney numbers. And they asked, did the vet, after the first script was up, did they do a blood panel, like check to make sure all the kidneys are functioning and everything? And I was like, no, they didn't. They just approved me for more. So the vet tech got a hold of the vet, and the vet's like, okay. So they're like, keep giving it to her, but give her the new meds, just do not give them at the same time. So now I'm dealing with that crap right now. So yeah, that's going on. And we don't find out for sure if the new meds worked or not until May. That's when we find out if they actually worked. So I have to wait till like May 8th, May 9th to find out if the new meds actually lowered the kidney levels. And I get it. Zoe's older. She'll be 11 this year, but I feel like she's got a lot of life left. And honestly, I'm just not ready to let her go. It's going to be, I've lost some dogs and horses and stuff like that, but Zoe's very special because she's like the only dog I've had where I took care of her myself, like paid for everything myself. And she literally went everywhere with me. So that's going to be very hard when that time comes to say goodbye. And I really hope that it's not soon. I hope I get at least 4 or 5 more years. I would love to find the fountain of youth and let her drink from it so she could stay with me for the rest of my life. But that's what I'm dealing with Zoe. So I'm hoping May gives some good news. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.